Hello and welcome. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
New Zealand win the toss and looks like they'll have a bat. Certainly it looks like the conditions would favour that decision. The bowlers will need to keep things very tight. Conway, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and looked to settle into his work early on. Seifert, the right-hander, will be down the other end.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Going with pace now. Onto that early. That could be 4.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Wood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Fantastic running, turn 2 into 3 there. Seifert ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Into the second over, the batting team are now 12 for 1.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Allen muscles that away, it's flat and hard and 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Oh, that's just too full. Allen makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That made him 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yep. Well played, could be a quick single. He's quick onto that in the infield. Timed that perfectly.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Allen has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Good shot. A beauty.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Oh, nice shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Ravindra, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Good return back from the deep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Outside edge and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. New Zealand 46 for 2. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well before.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Right out of the middle. Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the second over. New Zealand now on
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Straight to the fielder.
end of the eighth over. New Zealand now 63 for 2.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Huge edge. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist and let it run out to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Edged, unplayable.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Rashid with a beautiful piece of fielding.
End of the over. New Zealand are now on 78 for 2.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be forward.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Nicely played. Runs one. Rashid, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Mitchell out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. He's got their tail up.
And the chance goes begging.
End of the 11th over. New Zealand are now 84 for 3.
Brilliant diving stop. There'll be runs here. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Yep.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 12th over. New Zealand are now on 92 for 3.
Nicely played. Rashid over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Onto that early. That could be 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, half a chance, missed.
New Zealand now 97 for 3.
Massive outside edge. Oh, superb timing. Straight back past the bowler. Great shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 103 for 2.
Overton, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
Oh, that's just too full. Mitchell makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Perfectly timed. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch.
Chapman, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. He's quick onto that in the infield.
Into the 15th over. The score is now 111.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
Shot. Should be runs here.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Chapman gets off the mark.
Power and precision in that shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4 fantastic shots.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary. That's a boundary save for sure.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Overton back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. They'll get at least one here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Super shot, that. That's a solid shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Curran coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Great shot. At least one on offer. Cuts that off well in the infield. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Second dead ball now. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. Nice shot. Runs possible. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Overton back into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Chapman, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. There'll be runs here.
End of the 19th over. New Zealand are now 150
Curran coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
coming into the attack.
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Drilled that one away.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Ravindra doesn't offer a shot.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Super shot, that. Curran over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. And the innings comes to an end. England will need 170 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Henry coming in.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Might look to go big again here. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. No, terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Perfectly timed. Over England, 12 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play. The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Misses everything.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Good return back from the deep. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Well, they started off with a bang, and they're still going on with it.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Saltz watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Big over, a lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
3 down and they're maintaining the required rate, hovering around that 8 to 10 run mark per over. Very good start to the innings so far. the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. They're doing well. They've kept this run chase in check early on. It's still a good opportunity in the next few overs to try and go after it a bit more, though, and really make a dent in the chase.
And taking it deep, fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. Just held on to a straightforward catch.
The left-hander's out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot. This could be out. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
Brooke coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up. Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Jacks, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will the bowler respond? Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
Penultimate over down in the power play, and it's been a steady mix of precision, power, and good running between the wickets. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply? The loose full one goes unpunished.
Yes.
That's a solid shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. England 64 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. But the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. How will he reply?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Perfectly timed. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Big throw there and it's on target. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Curran, the left-hand middle order batter, taking guard.
Oh, superb timing.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Ferguson getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Santner with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Overton, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Right out of the middle.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Straight to the fielder.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit. Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here. That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, he's played that well. Back with a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
Overton was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
No. Terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Misses everything. Santner has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Wow, that's missed a lot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Too much room and got what it deserved.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Going with spin now.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Oh, fantastic catch.
Archer, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 10 off it. England are 133 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Incredible, what a grab.
Dawson in the middle, who want to get the feet moving from the get-go. He's got their tail up. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yes.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Into the 16th over, the batting team are now 141 for 7.
Henry coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Went for the drive, complete miss.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters. It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position. There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Pads that away.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive chance. Oh, great run out.
Rashid, the right-hander, coming in lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
Heavy runs here. End of the over. England are 147 for 8.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Shite, should be runs here.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No surprise there to see that one called a wide.
Gone, great catch.
Wood, a left-handed tail ender. Bowlers will want to see the back of them quickly before any late scoreboard damage can be done.
Not shot.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
That's the over. Bowling like that really puts the pressure on as this match comes to its conclusion.
All innings, they remained thereabouts with the required run rate. It was a really well-calculated innings by the batters.
Well, this match is...
Have to go for it now. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Good return there, back from the deep.
It's almost palpable excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Good return back from the deep. Just 2 to win.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.